You know, you hear a lot these days about civility and tolerance. We must be civil. We must learn tolerance for one another. And that's good. Don't get me wrong. But that is setting the bar way, way too low. I mean, think about it. If you ask your friend, how's your marriage? And he or she answers, well, we are very civil toward each other. You tell them they need counseling. Or if you ask, hey, how's work? Well, my boss tolerates me. You know they're going to be looking for a new job soon. Jesus does not just call us to civility or tolerance. Jesus calls us higher. He says, a new command I give you, love one another. As I have loved you, so you must love one another. By this, everyone will know that you are my disciples if you love one another. What did he say? And we talked about it this last weekend in church. If you missed it, please go back and watch that message. It is, as I said, I think it's one of the most important messages I could preach all year long. But Jesus says, as I have loved you. Jesus wasn't just civil. He didn't just tolerate. When Jesus commanded us to love, this is proactive, sacrificial, costly, inconvenient love. When I give up my right to convenience, when I give up my right to what I want to love others, there's not a lot of that going around these days. And this stood in stark contrast to the first century way of thinking and acting. Jesus's culture, like ours tends to be, was all about getting power and using power to keep power. The Jewish historian Josephus, in his description of why the city of Jerusalem fell to Roman armies in the first century, he says, yes, it was the Romans who eventually conquered the city, but long before that, society in Jerusalem was coming apart because of factions fighting and even assassinating each other. And I'm talking about temple priests and Pharisees and zealots and others who literally hired thugs, criminal gangs, to attack each other. Jesus says, we're the different ones. Jesus followers, we're the ones who never insult. We're the ones who never curse back. We're the ones who never even strike back when struck. We're the ones who bless when cursed. We're the ones who help when derided. We're the ones who pray when slandered. What Jesus is calling us to is a call to resist the name-calling and the tribalism that characterized his society and often, clearly, characterize ours. Remember, as we've been talking about, here is the fifth choice when it comes to choosing a good year. Ask yourself, what does love require of me? When you're unsure what to say or how to act this year, ask, well, how would a loving person act? What does love require of me? And then what you do is you do unto others as your heavenly Father, through Christ, has done unto you.